again. I'm in the desert of Nevada. I just got my load off at Walmart there in Sparks, Nevada. It's about 100 degrees almost. Now it went down to 98. It was 100 different areas. It varies. 103 at one time. But I like to say this. Being out west, I haven't seen too many black people. Seen those hateful Mexicans or Venezuelans or wherever they all like to get into a spot where it's just them and white people. They don't, you know what I'm saying? And they look at you just like white people look at you. You a criminal, you know, you ready to rob, beat they women, even though they terrorize our women the most, you know, and everything else, but they look at you like you're attacking their women's or whatever. What hurts me bad the most is that we look like, when I look at all those those photograph, whatever how you could pronounce that, people talk about, criticize people, and the only thing you see on it is we criticizing us. And do you know we get criticized by white people and other races, and then why do we have to add criticism to us? I have not seen one show where I saw a Mexican criticize another Mexican, a white criticize another white. And look at Weinstein, what he did. He's getting up for a new trial. The white director that was accused of all those rapes. You don't hear nobody get on the phone and showing videos, and you don't even see pictures of his trial. His trial going on right now. Ain't nobody in there inside the courtroom talking about him. But you see Diddy, not only white people talking about Diddy, thinking he's an animal. We as a people, that's all we do is get on a podcast and down a man when he's down, a brother when he's down, when all his generation came up, and you know how in segregation and racism, discrimination, his dad and everybody else had that oppression of no freedom. So therefore they felt they had to take their own freedom. And you can't forget that. You can't forget the history of our awakening in America. And it just burns me. So, you know, back in the 50s, they had this movie called To Kill a Mockingbird. Blamed this young black boy raping this white girl. And he really didn't do it, but they just broadcast him as a terrible rapist, wanting their white woman and talking everything about him. And the Diddy trial seems like it's the same way. The kill of a Mockingbird, he may have done and I'm not agreeing to if he did what he did. Don't get me wrong, I'm not on that side of wrongness. I'm on the side of righteousness. However, the way he has been done, if you look at the law, a lot of stuff being said that shouldn't even be allowed in the courthouse. But he can't get no type of favors, and if you think it's just because he did a bad thing, you are living in some type of hypocritical reality that you think you see his skin color is equal to Weinstein skin color. If it is, why ain't Weinstein being progress being produced to the media every single day about what he did? And then you wonder why I call it the killing of a mockingbird, because everything that Diddy doing is being mocked. Weinstein's not being mocked. Reed is not being mocked about what they did or what they're accused of doing. But I am not upset with white people being that way. They've been that way for centuries. I ain't upset with the other races, the Mexicans, the yellow people, mocking Diddy every single day. But what I am upset at is we, brothers and sisters, that came through the struggle, born in the struggle, raised in the struggle, grandparents, uncles, aunties, that didn't have equal access to education, didn't have equal access. So how could they teach their children about anything educated when they could even have access to education, to the same opportunities? We're the only minority that came here in chains. And I don't want to go back to history and try to validate Diddy's situation. No, I'm not trying to do that. But what I am upset is why we have to criticize our brother when he's down. You don't see no other race criticize their race. You don't even know that Weinstein. You don't even know what Reed has done. You don't even know the woman Reed is that I'm talking about, do you? You're so busy trying to criticize and put down your own kind. And we wonder where all this shooting and all this hate come from. Because young kids look at these podcasts and see we hating each other. We downing each other. We need to stop this. Every podcast I see, I hate the person who's directing it. I mean, I don't hate him, but how can he stand there and let someone talk about his brother? That, yes, he made some mistakes, but look at the good he done. He had us hired. He gave us jobs. Look at the good things he done. And do you think that there's going to be some type of instigation, and when you're dealing with other races, people that's jealous, that's excuse me, going to set you up? And I'm just terribly upset at our people, and that's why I call it killing of a mockingbird. A person that ain't been convicted yet, and dwelling on everything bad, but look at the good he's done. He has given people jobs. He has opened the door for young black men and young black women to get into the music scene. Yellow people not doing that for you. White people not doing that for you. So, if anything, before you criticize brother, look at the good that he has done. And yes, he's young. He was young. He got caught up maybe in some mess. I don't know. I'm not going to judge him, but I'm just dwelling on the good, and I'm not dwelling on the bad. Never say nothing bad about your brother, especially in front of white people, like that comedian said. Why he didn't swing at Will back? Because he was taught not to fight in front of white people. And these podcast directors as black, you should have the same thing. Learn not to talk and criticize your brother on social media in front of white people. That white person think he's on your side, but he just loving it. And what's so sad about it, you are given the opportunity to love it. So I don't really listen to you podcast people. Criticize your own people. And that's all I got to say. Stop criticizing your own people. What that comedian said, his parents taught him not to fight black people in front of white people. And I'm back out. Bye.